YouTube, what's going on? Kyle again from ePoolSupply. We've got some quick fix videos for you guys on Hayward's AquaNaut 400 suction side pool cleaner. We are going to tear this thing apart from the outside in. Stay tuned. All right, guys, and we're back. So again, today we've got some quick fix videos for you guys on Hayward's AquaNaut. This is their four-wheeled suction side pool cleaner. This is a pool cleaner optimal for diving pools. So if you guys have anything that is of a depth, this is a great cleaner to help get out of that deep end and into that shallow end to get everything clean. So definitely recommend for all those diving pools out there. For today's video, I want to show you guys actually how to remove the wheels in turns, taking the hub out. So then that way you guys know how to do both processes at once. So the hubcaps in there are what keep these wheels attached to the frame. So in order to remove the hubcap, we'll also remove your spoke system, which will also allow you guys to take off the wheel. So if you're looking at a wheel falling off, it's more than likely because the hub itself is snapped. It's a pressure fit system. It's got plastic in there that kind of opens and closes. So that plastic is what's actually holding those wheels together. So if for some reason you guys do not see these center hubs inside of your wheel, that is mandatory. Otherwise, the minute you put this thing in the pool, this is just going to fall right off. So you guys can see that they actually provide you guys with little notches here on each of the spokes. So then that way you're able to actually get a small flathead screwdriver in there. This is a brand new unit for me, so I was a little weary in terms of snapping it off, but don't be shy. You kind of got to get in there and snap them up. Again, be gentle so that you're not snapping the plastic, but you do need to get under there and kind of leverage to be able to snap those up to remove the actual wheel pin. So each one of the wheels has a wheel pin. The two front tires have them on the outside. The two back tires have them located on the inside of the frame. So as we make there, I'll show you guys how to get to that. But it will allow you to now remove the spoke system. So if for some reason one of these broke or cracked on you, you guys can actually purchase these separately as well. We'll have everything available for you guys in the links in the description. And then on top of that, it also allows you guys to be able to pull out this entire wheel assembly. So now you have the entire wheel that will actually, control the cleaner. So it actually has drivetrains on here that ride the threads on the inside of these cleaners on these wheels to make sure that it gets traction as it's going around your pool surface. So if you're running into issues where you're seeing tires just spinning, more than likely the teeth on this gear system have either been eaten up or the internal teeth on the actual hard plastic wheel have grinded down, so that you will need to replace those as well. Please note that when you do purchase these, they will not come with the tires. The tires are sold separately, so are the spokes, and so are the wheel pins. So if you guys do need one piece or the other, you do need to purchase them as either individual items, or sometimes people will have kits for you guys to be able to purchase, but typically everything is sold individually. So based off of what you're replacing, you'll want to make sure you guys check out those links. So I'm gonna work my way around. It's exactly the same thing for all of the tires. So I'm gonna go ahead and snap off this other front tire, set the pin, your other spoke, and pull the new tire out. And then again, we're gonna switch to the back tires, which I'm pretty sure this camera can pick it up. You guys can kind of see inside here. This is where the spoke system is. So again, you're gonna need to use some sort of a small flathead screwdriver. That way you guys can get in there. Nothing large is going to work. So you just gotta get in there and pop it the same exact way like you did on those front tires to be able to pull the pin, remove the spoke, and then gently lift the wheel. Again, there's a bearing system involved on each one of these wheels. That's what also helps it spin freely. So when you guys are lifting up and taking out, I do highly suggest that you guys are just careful, because the bearings will also come with it, which makes it difficult to get the tire out, as I just did right there. So here's the actual bearing system that's in there. So if you guys aren't pushing that down and leaving that on the frame, it's going to try to come out with the tire at the same time, which makes it very difficult on these back tires to be able to get them out all the way. So make sure that you guys kind of place your thumbs in there, so then that way nothing slides out together. Go ahead and move the second back wheel. easier to set it up. And remove it. So I'm going to set them off to the side. Again, you have to remember that the ones that do not have the humps are going to be your back tires. The ones with the humps will be your front tires. It's one easy way to tell which one needs to go back where. In terms of the hubs themselves, there are no differences between the hubs themselves. So if you're buying this hub, it can work with both the front wheel and the back wheel. It's just about the placement of the tires at that point. So go ahead and set these off. And then I do want to tell you guys, in that process, when you guys are trying to put this back together, you guys definitely want to make sure that the spokes have a set point on the wheels. So you can't just set them on and then set the pin, because then it actually turns them into what looks like spinners. So they'll actually sit there and spin along the wheel if the actual spoke is not set in its preformed on the wheel hub itself. So you do want to kind of spin it around and make sure that you find that right spot where it stays together, and then you set that push pin in there, that wheel pin, to make sure that everything stays flush and tight. So really simple, but I did want to make sure that you guys understood that there are the triangles here the same way that there's notches on the back of the spokes. So really simple, but I just want to show you guys how to remove those pins as well as get your spokes off in turn of taking your tires off. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe. We're going to have a ton more videos coming your way on tearing this cleaner apart from the outside in. So I really appreciate you guys watching. Until next time, I'm Kyle from ePoolSupply.